want to be someone else. All we want is please. Giving no time to breathe. This is our identity.
Hi guys, what's going on? It's Dan here. Welcome back to another Versus episode. Today we're testing out the Truffade Adder and the Truffade Nero. Up first we have the Truffade Adder costing $1 million. The Adder has a large amount of power when it eventually delivers it. It seems to bog down when accelerating and feels somewhat sluggish when exiting slow corners, but still incredibly fast down the pit straight. The cornering capabilities of this car come no near to that of the Nero. It suffers greatly from understeer through medium to fast corners. The one positive I can find from the handling of the car is that the braking force is marginally similar, if not slightly superior to that of the Nero. Overall it is incredibly fast, but is let down massively by the poor handling characteristics, setting a time of 57.492 seconds. And now for the Nero track time. The speed of this car is unreal. Thanks to the four-wheel drive system in the Nero, the acceleration is on point, instantly pulling a lead against the Adder. Its handling is very planted through corners, which means you are able to put the power on as soon as possible and have no fear in the tail sliding out or you careering into a barrier. Through fast corners this is still as agile as a fly and needs little to no let off through the final corner as it approaches the line at probably one of the fastest speeds we've seen. Overall, the Nero is one of the fastest cars we will possibly ever see going around our track, and I can find nothing wrong about how this car drives, setting a time of 57.755 seconds. And if you guys think that you can beat our track times, feel free to have a look at our track in the description of this video and try out racing these cars for yourself. And if you do beat us, send us a picture of your time in your car and we will update our track times and feature you in the next video. And now it's time for the big one, the drag race. First is the Adder, based off of the Bugatti Veyron. This has got a quite big reputation to catch up to, seeing as the Bugatti Veyron was one of the fastest cars in the world. And off the line, the Adder is quite sluggish because of the lack of the four-wheel drive system that it's got, with only the power going at the rear wheels. So as it climbs through the rev ranges, it slowly builds up pace and across the line with a time of 54.536 seconds. And now for the Nero. This one is based off of the Bugatti Chiron. Again, one of the cars that are meant to be the fastest in the world in real life. Because of the four-wheel drive system, it instantly pulls a lead away from the Adder, and its overall time was 54.132 seconds, so only 0.4 of a second faster than the Adder, which I can only really see that from the four-wheel drive system is where it won in this round. So now it's time to do customization. We'll start with the Nero, as the Adder has 0 customizable features and will score nothing in the final scorecard. The Nero has 12 in total. It has 2 bumper upgrades, the secondary colour splitter and carbon splitter, 5 exhaust upgrades, the carbon surround, primary quad, primary hex and carbon hex, 3 hood upgrades, the primary hood stripe, the secondary hood stripe and carbon hood, and finally 2 skirt upgrades, the secondary colour skirt and carbon skirt. And as you can see on your screen now, is the final scorecard. Our overall winner was the Nero with 22 points. As for looks and sounds, you can see that the Nero won both. We liked the Nero because it was closer to the original car that it was based off, and it had a more sleek and sharp design and looked more well developed, seeing as it was a later car in the game. As for sounds, they were pretty close, but in the end the Nero had a more aggressive, more powerful sounding car, again closer to the original. So that's going to wrap up today's video, guys. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.